Hey guys, so video one, we're kind of looking at Brad Pitt today. Not necessarily Angelina and them kids.
Why are
We're
Brad
looking at
Pitt's
Brad
kids
to find
dropping
out what's
his
going
last
on with
name?
him.
Do you agree?
Because
Would
it
you
looks
drop
like
your
I'm trying to
father's
find out
last
what
name?
caused the divorce. Brad might have been a little bit of a hell raiser. He might have been a little bit, when they get to drinking. I don't know. But I think they said something about alcoholism in here. Okay? Something, because I asked why. And so when it looks like he said that when he spoke with Esquire, that he was sober for several years, but he said I was sober for 7 years, but now he drinks in a more restrained manner. So it looks like there may have been a little alcoholism there. That there could have been something connected to that. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that he's perfect, but I'm saying that it could have been something connected to it. You understand? Because it says here, Brad ended his sobriety after 7 years and now drinks alcohol in a moderation. The actor initially quit drinking in 2016 after his split from Angelina Jolie and entered a 12-step program. So from what I see here, because their relationship timeline, you remember we viewed that in video one, they got together, but they didn't get up. They got engaged in 2012 and then married right after. I think, let me see, I don't want to quote you see wrong. Down there, they got married, they got engaged in 2012 and married in 2014, looks like, and then they split in 2016. So during that time frame, maybe the marriage was rocky or there was a lot going on in the home. And that's all I'm saying, because I don't know. Us assuming, it's not like she was on the phone calling 911 because he was throwing stuff and fussing, okay? So we don't have that information. Brad is listed as saying, he said there was a brief stint in his life where dark thoughts took him over. He said, in that one little period, I just thought I just didn't see a way out. He explained the pain was so oppressive that I wasn't going to act on this, but I could feel the cold steel of the bullet in my head, and it felt like relief. And see, that's how the darker energies or the demonic entities, and yes, I do think like that. That's how they get you. It's like, oh, life gets so dark. So get a thought of yourself being backed into a corner by something you can't see. So if you have bullies that you knew every day who were bullies living in your life, and they were saying things to you mean and harsh to hurt you, that is what people who experience things and feelings like this, and I'm not an expert, I'm only talking about what I'm assuming because of thoughts that I've had, because I am a very big believer in God. Okay, yeah, I don't care what y'all say, I believe. And if you want to know why, because I done had a hard ass fucking life, and I did it all by my motherfucking self. Y'all don't believe me? Look in my motherfucking credentials and you will see I did it by my damn self. Okay? And so because I had to, that mean that when I needed help, I couldn't lean on nobody. I couldn't go, hey, oh my God, baby daddy, my kids are hungry. What can I do? No, because I was left alone. I couldn't go, oh my God, what am I going to do? They're going to turn my lights off. I mean, you can only go to that place once or twice. You can go once a year. But what if your situation is bad and you don't see a way out? Okay? That's why I was forced to lean and pray until I got relief. Okay? So that's what I'm saying to y'all. Like, I don't know who that will help. I don't give a damn, to be honest, because I don't need, because a lot of y'all are weird. A lot of y'all will come up and say something or post it thinking it's going to affect me when, baby, that's only you letting your energy out. I'm just letting you know because you don't live and have never lived my life. And I have not lived Brad Pitt's life. But what I can say is they go through the news and the media and they post and write about what they want us to know. But you read between the lines and use your discernment and see what's going on. And you can tell that something was going on in that home emotionally where everybody was affected. Okay, and then the separation happened, and now the kids are one by one dropping him from their name as if he is something to be shameful of. And that is not right. That's why I said, wait a minute, because he has to come out and tell us about it. He's like, he has to come out and tell us. And when sometimes when a person come out, because I never really understood whiny people, but until the term closed mouth don't get fed. Because see, a lot of times you'll be trapped either way. Like sometimes being stronger spiritually can also trap you, because whereas you will be stronger spiritually and you could not understand that person who is over there, or that woman that's over there, you be like, why she acting like that? Because she's using what she got to get what the fuck she want. I wouldn't understand her, because I've always looked up and turned my nose down. But then God will put you in situations where you're forced to be humbled, and I have been humbled by life. So I understand that sometimes you got to speak. And I will tell y'all now, speak before the delivery is misunderstood. Because I'm the kind of person that, because I repress, my delivery is often misunderstood, because people are so sensitive and so worried about how they feel that they're like, oh, you're too harsh. We're not realizing that one of the things they teach you with customer service, and just remember this, let this be a key word for all of y'all. We might go out and kick the bobo and pretend to be cool with people, but you're really walking out the door and being a customer service to other people you meet in the world. Because you're going to learn as you get older that sometimes you don't want to be bothered. You want to be by your motherfucking self. Now, I like everybody who like to go out and have a good time. That's on y'all. But when you cut off your damn light and you close your motherfucking door and it's time to lay down, you laying down by yourself unless you got somebody in a relationship with you. And at that time, you got to get to know who the fuck you're in the bed with, which is yourself. So I would advise you to get to know yourself, because that looks like what he is doing right now when he's expressing how he felt. You understand? Because when I felt those emotions, it was so foreign to have the thoughts of just snuffing myself out. But I have a son that has schizophrenia, and I felt so trapped by being his caregiver. I felt so stifled, like I couldn't breathe, because no matter what I did to help this person will turn on me and become a monster. And then I'm like, but I was just helping you. And then I'm back to square one, where this person's saying things to me to harm me, making me feel bad. And I'm like, oh my God. Then I get a little bit of relief. And then this person is circling back to stir up the dust again. And so the only way that I could think was, I want to get away. And my mind was trying to think of ways to get untrapped. And the thought came, take yourself out. But I said, no, I'm not. You understand? Because I know that I don't believe in that. But then I realized that what was happening was that the emotions that he was trying to pour into me, whatever little dark energy he's been entertaining, it was affecting me. So I doubled down on how I felt about myself and my beliefs. And that's kind of like why I'm here, because, and it's also led me here to be able to talk to y'all, because I don't give a damn if I don't got nobody to talk to. I'm going to talk to the fucking camera and my damn self. And y'all are listening, what's up? But I just kind of wanted to come on here because I'm like, I don't think that it's right. I don't. Because he's saying that he's looking for relief and the thought of a bullet felt better. That's because of the bullshit he's experiencing. Although Brad Pitt emphasized in his life circumstances are like he wanted to lie, that he admitted on his battle with suicide ideation. This shit ain't easy, because in reality, money ain't everything. Money is only to make your life easier. We talked about this in the last video, that you got to make yourself spiritually strong so you can be not only physically but spiritually strong and keep your mind in check, because it's a battle, okay? In this world, it's a battle, and things will hit you, and you'll be trying to fight off things, and you don't realize that, guess what? The more opposition that comes your way, the stronger you are. So let's send well wishes to Brad Pitt, because Brad Pitt has given us a lot of good movies. He's raised these kids up, and I don't appreciate them doing this, but these aren't my kids. But what I can say is thank you for everything you've done for us as a society, Brad. Being a handsome guy for women who may have not seen romance online, because we've all been hot for you. So you are special to us, and whatever you're going through, fight through it, okay? This baby girl 411, I don't know where this video is going, but I just had to come on here and do it. How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about Brad Pitt saying this? I'm gonna put the other comments in the so y'all to read them yourself, okay?